Hi, and welcome. My name is Esan. I'm part of the PerformanceX team here in Dublin. And today I'm here to talk to you about the app promotion landscape. I will first talk about the industry in general. Hi. I will talk to you about the industry, and then I'll go a bit into detail with the Google solution, how it can help you grow your business through app promotion. Um, so let's begin with some numbers so that you have some context. So the first one is 35 billion. That is the revenue brought by app promotion in 2014. This is a gigantic number, as you can imagine, with a 31 percentage growth year on year. And that includes all the money from paid apps, so apps where you have a price point when you download it, and in-app purchases. So that is mainly for gamers when you have in-app purchases for coins for lives, but that does not take into account all the incremental revenue you get from your app. So let's say you're a retailer, you are using your app as an e-commerce platform. All the revenue generated will not be taken into account into this number. So that means it's incredible amount of money that's generated through app promotion, and that means that you have to be on it if you want to grow your business and get incremental value through your app. The other stats is 86%. So you might wonder, what is 86%? What does that mean? Well, 86% is the time spent on apps. That means that out of an hour, an average user who has a smartphone or a tablet will spend more than 50 minutes on apps. Apps are everything, obviously. But if you compare it, you have mobile websites. Mobile websites is very important for some businesses, but in terms of loyalty, an app is much better because the main advantage with apps is that once the user downloaded your app, it's in his phone. It's every time he's going to use his phone, he's going to see your app, he's going to see your brand, and that is incredibly important for loyalty because he will be aware of your brand and he will be more likely to use it than on a browser. 86%, that's obviously life-changing, mainly because now we do everything on our phone, whether it's booking a taxi, ordering food online, um, getting in touch with our friends, listening to music. And you all know that if you want to be part of this 86%, you need to invest and make sure that people, the right user, your target audience is using your app, and you're not missing out on this. So this is very interesting because you may come to realize that apps are very pervasive for the top businesses. Most of them have joined the app trend. 70% of retailer, 77% of big box retailer, 3/4 of casual dining brands, 60% of specialty stores, and 78% of fast food chains have an app. That means that all these brands have evolved and I've realized that the app can be quite either complementary or a big part of their strategy. For retailer, it could be a way to get a wish list. For big box retailer, it could be another way to for users to reach them and to make purchases in a seamless way. For casual dining brands, it would be more about information, about menus, but also about online booking if you want to get delivery. Specialty store, also to increase awareness about the product they have, and fast food chain obviously for customer retention, because you know that if you have your favorite pizza place or your favorite fast food place, you want to make sure to get the right deal and the right information on the nearest store, for example. An app, as opposed to mobile sites, can offer unique ways to engage with your best customers, and that is mainly through three funnels. The first one is connecting through social and gaming. Obviously, if you have a game, you want to connect with your user through an app. Mostly for retailers, it would be helping an offline experience. That could be, I'm looking for a product, I don't know where it is. I'm just going to look at the app and see, oh, this product is there, and they also have recommendation for a complementary product, for example. And it can also bring e-commerce and loyalty. So for e-commerce, it could be another way for your user or for your clients to reach you. And for loyalty, it would be a best and easiest way to see how many points they have, what kind of discount they're entitled to, and they also maybe that can also enable them to get specific deals or specific recommendation from their past purchases. Now let's have a look at a study from Tune, which is a tracking partner we work with. So it's been done really recently about the motivation for the last app download. So they asked various people about the reason and the motivation behind the last app they downloaded. And as you can see, the results are quite spread out. The first one is specific tasks. That means that the user downloaded the app because he had a need and the app helped them get a specific task done. The second one is word of mouth. That's usually because an app is quite trendy, so the users thought, oh, I might just try it out, but they might not need to actually use the app. The third one is advertising. Then you get the top charts on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Then it's brands that they're already using, but they just want to download the app because they've been using the service through another form. And then comes social and organic, and finally others. And you'll realize that thanks to the Google offer, we can satisfy two specific needs: the advertising need, but most importantly, the first one, specific task. Because if you have an issue, if you need something, let's say it's Sunday 8 p.m. and you're hungry, you want food, you don't want to go out, so you're just gonna Google up or have a look on your Play Store and say, oh, I want food delivery today in Dublin. And that's something we could do with Google for a specific solution that we'll mention later. It's also very important to note that you have a lot of different products that you might think, oh, I've heard of this, I heard of video, I heard of search, I heard of display, I've heard of rewarded. What is what? So I'm just going to give you a small kind of overview and explanation of the different type of advertising, so you can know which one is the right one for you. So the first one is search. So as you probably know, search is when you have a specific need and you are going to look it up online, and you'll have a sponsored advert that will allow you to download the app that replies to the specific need. This is great because it offers you intent. When the people who saw the ad and clicked on it have an intent because they have a need, and the app will serve to help you satisfy this need. And that's something you can do with search and Google Play Store, the new product that we launched this summer that allows you to have adverts tailored to your app through keywords related to your app on the Google Play Store. Display has a lot of different formats. So you can have some text ads, which are really small banners on apps. You can also have bigger formats like interstitial that can showcase a specific part of your app. So if you're a game, it could be the main characters. If you're a retailer, it could be your best-selling product or your unique selling points that you want to advertise. You also have video. So video is very, very interesting because when a user watches the video will allow you to showcase your ad in a different way, more interactive way with sound and motion. And this is very interesting if your product is maybe difficult or is something that is different from your main brand. If your app allows you to have specific functionalities, you can promote it through video saying, oh, my app does this, this, this. It will allow you to help you with this, this, and that. And we do that with our YouTube offering that allow you to have great targeting and great volume as well. And the good thing that is really important to know with a video is that the user who watches your video and then clicks on the ad and then download the app means that he knows about your product, he's interested in it, and usually the lifetime value of this user is going to be higher because there is an interest from this user. And finally, there's a point I'm also going to mention is rewarded ads. So you may have heard to incentivize, and that means that it allows an advertiser to promote an ad through rewards. So in order to have an action. So if you're an advertiser, the user will see your ad, will download your app if you complete an action. And this action could be download your app, but the result would be more coins or more lives. Now I'm going to deep dive into the Google product in detail so you can know what we're offering and how we can help you grow your business. So as I mentioned before, Google has various formats and various products that reach different mindsets. I'm going to show you on this presentation here. that the user can be reached through search. So when the user has an issue, when he has a specific need, he's going to look it up online, and the results are going to be targeted really relevant that have the main goal is to satisfy this need. So for example, if you looking to for shopping delivery, you'll find an ad for Google Express, which is one of our products, and that could be on Google.com, but also on Google on the Play Store. So as we may have mentioned, yes, a couple of days ago, Google Play Store is a great product and a new offering because it's extremely relevant. When you're looking for something, your first point of contact will be, if you're looking for an app, it's going to be on the Play Store because you want an app that will solve an issue or that responds to your need. And that's how you can target your user to get very relevant users and very engaging results. We also have an offering with display. So the display is in two parts. The first part is advertising in apps through our AdMob network, and the other one is on mobile sites. Finally, we have YouTube that I touched earlier that allows you to get a lot of volume with engaged user and showcase your app in a very interactive way. So our inventory has been designed to grow your app based on profitability. So we have three different topics. The first one is the reach. Google has a network that reached more than 900 million unique devices per month across 2 million websites and more than 650,000 premium and niche apps. That means that in terms of targeting, if you're looking to reach a lot of people, you can do that with kind of diversified selection of apps. But if you have specific need for your customer, because you know that your customer have an interest for a specific niche of category, you can also do that because our network allows you to select the right and the relevant placement and interest you want to target. In terms of engagement, we have more than 1 billion unique users through YouTube, and a lot of content is watched and uploaded every day. That means that you can also have a lot of volume and you can target the right people at the right time with the content that is relevant to them. And finally, I mentioned it earlier, sorry, the intent. People who are looking for something will use search, and they will with either Google.com or Google Play. And as you can see with this number, 27% people, more than a quarter of people are using search to find apps. And that's a great way to reach your users and your prospect users. So as you know, Google is quite complete. We're the only solution that allows you to get a complete scalable solution. That is from building your app through Android, growing your app through app promotion, then re-engaging them, as my colleague mentioned it yesterday, to engage them once you have a user base big enough so you can have customized messages. And then you can also monetize to AdMob. We also allow you to reach different mindsets, whether they're on research phase or whether they're ready to buy, with different formats. We also have unique assets. So we're the only network that allows you to start campaigns on Android. Today, if you want to, we have this codeless technology that allows you to see the conversion without having any code on your app, which can be convenient if you don't want to add any more info on your app. We also have our technology called the conversion optimizer that allows you to target placement automatically and use an algorithm so that your metrics will be respected while getting as much volume as possible with your intended target CPI, so cost per install. We also have data from the purchase on Play, YouTube video watched, and the activity on mobile GDN, as well as location if you want to target specific location, whether it's cities, countries, or regions. And finally, we have Google Analytics. So my colleague Ellie did a session yesterday. I invited you to look it up on our YouTube page, that we have a specific and app-dedicated analytics tool that allows you to see what your users are doing, and you can segment them by category. So if you have a very valuable user, you can see, oh, I have 10,000 users who have spent more than an hour on my app and who are doing this, this, and that. They have done a sign up, they have done this and that, and you can retarget them, and you can use that data to fine tune your app promotion strategy. If you realize that the people who have been on this page have a better results, have spent more money, you can do an app promotion strategy based on these users. And we also allow you to go beyond the install, because having 100,000 downloads is great, but if the user are not using the app or not converting, it might not fulfill your KPIs. So that's why this tool with the AdWords and Google Play integration, you can see above that and see what they've done, what's their lifetime value, and how much they're worth to you. As I mentioned, we have the discovery with YouTube, AdMob, Gmail, Google Search, and Google Play. That's the first step of app promotion. Then you can re-engagement with deep linking. And finally, you can measure the value with the analytics per platform. That would be Google Analytics with the integration with AdWords, as I mentioned earlier. So what to do tomorrow? The first step is to maximize discovery. You want to build a great app and you want to start promoting it so that you're sure that you can reach the right user at the right time. You can grow your base and grow your business. Then you can re-engage your customer, because you will realize that you have customers that are worth more than others, and you want to make sure to make the most out of them. And finally, you want to measure and optimize to see how your campaign performed, what worked, what didn't, and then reiterate with more app promotion. That's it for me. Thank you so much for your time. It was a great pleasure to be here this week, and tune in about 15 minutes for our surprise hangouts. Thank you so much. Bye.